City of Stevens Point Airport Commission meeting, recorded August 12, 2024.
Airport Commission. Second item of business is approval of the minutes of last month. Any changes, corrections? Pretty straightforward. Motion is in order.
Move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Approval of claims. Questions?
None for me.
I just, put a point next to 2884 on the taxiway light bulbs. Is that not or was that not taken care of in the lighting project, or is it
Those are just bulbs for maintenance
up in,
of the taxiway lighting. Periodically, you'll see bulb purchases in bulk because a lightning storm will go through and fry multiple taxiway light bulbs at the same time. So we'll have to go out and change those bulbs. We do a runway inspection every day for a lighting inspection. So here and there,
Mower gets a mind of its own type thing?
yeah, right, you get a rogue mower that takes out a couple lights, and that can happen as well, but snowplow are guilty of that, but
are these
Yeah.
also on the LED, bulbs, or?
these are not, these are incandescent. Yeah, these are still incandescent. The taxiway lighting and the crosswind runway 1230 are still incandescent. That's a proposal that will be coming up in petitions in the near future that the Bureau will be putting together for us to submit to commission in the near future, the next couple months.
So the main runway is LED now?
The main runway is
Paving
LED
project.
with the latest project, but we still have a vast majority of
Are
incandescent.
they subject to a lightning strike as?
They aren't. There are some protections in place in the new transformers that each of those lights has a can and their own transformer, where a lot of our older incandescent lighting has a transformer every few lights. So again, the incandescents are more susceptible to a multiple failure, whereas the LEDs have internal surge protection and better transformers to handle those low static loads. So less susceptible to static damage, the new lights are.
So we're talking about the old lights.
This is the old lighting, the incandescent lighting, correct?
So a motion to approve the claims is in order.
I'll move.
Second.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried.
All right, well, thank you. So I will hold on, so I don't go past it. So as far as the airport results from the 2023 audit, there's a 5-year trend here for spend revenues. Each of the last 3 years has been very consistent on both overall revenues and the split between operating revenues and city or other subsidies, which would be like the federal aid. And then looking at there was just a little bit of an increase here in the overall revenues, but proportionally very similar. And then if we look at the operating expenses, 2023 did have a decrease there, and that really was the depreciation. And so the depreciation has swung a little bit year over year as we have a batch of assets that hits that fully depreciated life, and so then we drop off on that. Both in 2021 and 2023, depreciation expense decrease. We had a large amount of assets that hit that fully depreciated. But overall, we look that arrow at the unrestricted reserves on hand, just under 4 months worth at the end of the year. That is down a little bit from the last few years, and I think that reflects some of the investment and projects that have been going on. So they're just something to kind of monitor in your budgeting process. If the investment, the expenses are going to continue, where that resource is going to come from. or how do we build that back up? But the airport does not have any outstanding debt. We're not here.
Any questions? We probably should have included this, and I should have let you go earlier, because we should have included this part of the audit with the original motion, rather than have two separate ones.
Well, this is a separate commission, so that's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we need a motion to approve the audit for the airport.
I'll second.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. And then Jason's verbal and written report.
Speaking back to Carl's initial comment about bulbs, you referenced the airport, the lighting project and the issues that we were having. The pilot controlled lighting is now repaired and complete, or that project, that portion of the runway project. So the control of the airfield lighting is functioning as advertised, and we're happy with its function. It's to spec finally. It had to do with changing out a receiver controller that receives radio signals from the aircraft that turn the lights on and off and adjust their variable intensity. So that is complete and functioning well. We had a very smooth EAA week. The favorable weather allowed aircraft to come in and out smoothly. So it was easier than most years where we've had weather delays. We're very happy with that, and it was successful for the airport.
Was that, pilot controlled intensity?
Mm-hmm.
Does it come on at a low intensity and then they can, raise it if they want to, or?
It can come on at one of three intensities, depending on number of clicks within 5 seconds on the radio frequency.
Okay.
So if they want low, 3 clicks, high, 7 clicks, and medium is 5. But
Would they vary the intensity based on fog or?
position typically, usually go to high intensity to confirm that's your airport. It lights up nice and bright when you're out a ways, and then dimming down as you get closer or have the airport in sight so that it's not blinding, because they're surprisingly bright and distracting as you're approaching the
Makes sense.
critical zone. Yeah.
Any other questions? Not, we don't need a motion for the report. We need a motion to adjourn.
I'll move to adjourn.
All those in favor signify by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Thank you for your time and service. We'll see you September 9th.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.